Hello, hello, and welcome to today's live art stream. You're watching the Mustache Show, and this is the drawing habit, and we're going to be doing some cactus drawing. We're going to knock it out real quick. I don't have a lot of time. I really just got to go, 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 go. So we're gonna start right now. How about that? Here we go. Start, man. Don't have a lot of time today. Just got to knock it out. Just got to knock it out. So we're gonna go quickly right about now. I'm gonna select some brushes here. Do a hard edge and just go. Woo! Press B for brush. Shrink the brush down. Just kind of. Okay. So really quickly, we're just going to go ahead and just do some quick line, like a quick little line here. And then we're going to go ahead and do another one right here. And this do another one like right here. And we're just going to go ahead and give some eyes. Yeah, some eyes. And then a line here. Boop, like this. Let's go ahead and continue it like that. And something like that. And here we go. And then press T. And we're going to find the center. Actually, no, we're just going to make it large. Like that, and then press enter, and then we're going to select it, man. So I'm just going to try to blaze through this without really talking about it. Really don't have much to talk about, but it's just one of those days, man. You have to just kind of keep going and not worry about the outcomes. So what I'm doing right now is I'm just all right now. Time to go ahead and let's reduce this, and then we're going to go ahead and get the background color. I'm going to do like a yellow, and then we're going to go ahead and do I don't know, man. But on days like this where you have to like really just go, 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 go. I really my goal is to get this one done as quickly as possible because I have to go to work. I literally have work in, I don't know when I have work, but we're just going to blaze through this and then hope for the best. So press E like this, and we're going to go ahead and press shift like that. Boom. And then and something like that. And we're just going to go erase, erase, erase. And then we're going to add another layer. Block layer, boom. And we're just going to play around with it real quick. Nothing too fancy. Just kind of maybe have like a different color. All right, something like that. Oh man. There you go. Do something like this. And then have like a dark color here. I'm gonna blend this together real quickly. Nothing too fantastical. So it's been a while since I've done these cactus drawings, so I'm really kind of being very like almost kind of like, what would you call it? Like erring on the side of caution with them, because I don't necessarily want to mess them up, but I'm just not being like, I'm definitely not being adventurous. And so, as I said, we're just going to blaze through it. Press B. I'm going to find like a red pot, maybe like a pot like that. And then let's go ahead and do something like this. And then we're going to press E, and we're just going to, oh, we're going to press E. We're just going to erase this. As I said, this is very quickly. I'm not concerned about being perfect with this one, simply because I'm on a time budget. I'm on a time frame that I want to knock this out really quickly. And I don't want to have any like complications visually. So I'm not really focused on this perfection, being perfect on this one. So I'm just concerned about getting it done in under 30 minutes without having any like, not being done with the drawing itself in 30 minutes, but being done with the entire thing. Meaning like, because normally around 25, 28 minutes, I'm done with the drawing, but I still got to do like the thorns. I want to be done with the entire thing in less than that. So I'm going to be focusing on getting everything done as quickly as I can. And I'm not going to, like, I am not going to focus. I will do that later. There we go. And just kind of quickly go through this. Notice that I'm going outside the lines. I don't really care. Not when I have to blaze through this. And as I said, I'm actually not comfortable with this green and yellow and this blue. It feels ugly for me. Like it feels like it definitely doesn't have the nuances that I normally have. I normally go with these cactuses, but I'm okay with that because right now my main concern is just knocking this out, and that way I can, get ready for work, because I'm in a very huge time crunch. I just didn't want to do this live stream at like question mark 11, 12 o'clock at night, which usually happens if I do a live stream on the day that I work and I don't get it done before X amount of time. I typically, let's see here. There we go. See, there we go. That's okay. Now we're going to go ahead and go to the pot, block, and then we're going to add some layers here. And now we're just going to blaze through this right about now. Really simple. Not too worried about it. Just kind of going to knock it out really quickly. Just playing around, having fun with it. Just trying to get a little bit of a color variety here. And then, just have a little bit of fun with it. Don't get too involved with it though. Like I'm noticing that I'm getting a little bit, just a smidge technical, like that. And then we're going to go ahead and, oops, I'm going to add another layer. connect that layer, and then we're gonna see, I'm just kind of being sloppy actually. Kind of like it like that on purpose. All right, and then add another layer. Trying to knock it out really quickly. Just brush and get this. Press E, eraser. Erase some of this. There you go. And for fun, let's go ahead and add. This is what I used to do a lot. Is I used to add like a high chroma, like pink or like teal, to the edges. So I used to do something like that. It's kind of just something like that every once in a while. Yeah, just for fun, and then maybe even brighter somewhere, a little bit brighter. You know, nothing too fancy. And that's what I used to do. I used to do something like that. Now let's go ahead and let's go to the sand. The sand usually takes no time at all. It's pretty straightforward. Press B, lock the layer, and then just kind of play around with the tones like this. Just kind of add like a highlight. But nothing. I don't get really adventurous on the sand. I'll play around with it a little bit, but not. I've kind of got it like knocked down pat. Like I kind of know what I'm going to do with it at this point, because I've done so many of these. I'm not bragging. I'm just saying that I've done a lot of these, and I kind of know where I'm going with the sand, at least from time to time. So like sometimes I'll do stuff like this where I'll add like this extra color here, just for fun. Sometimes I feel like it makes it a little bit more interesting. Maybe add like a little bit of pink there, something like that. So just like a little different touch there. And let's go ahead and do the cactus. And this one I don't want to take too long. We're at 13 minutes, as I said. If I don't do anything fancy and I don't get if I don't go overboard with a drawing, I can usually get these cactuses done pretty quickly. I think I know what I'm going to do with the background. I think the background's a little too. We're probably going to go back. We're going to do like a neutral gray background. That's what I'm going to do. Make the background like a I don't know. Like we're going to make it like a. There we go. And let's do that before I move on. I want to unlock that, and I'm going to press G. We're going to get this color, and we're going to make it like like something like an ugly yellow. I want the green to stand out. So I want all the colors to stand out. So we're going to do that. We're going to leave it like that. Yeah. So here we go. Back to it. And press G. Brush. Go here. And I don't spend too long on the cactus either. I kind of just my goal is to be I want to be done before 5:30 on my time. So just gonna knock it out. Very simple. Don't really not overly thinking it, or at least right now I'm not. That could change in like 10 seconds. So something like this, just knocking it, being very simple with it, not really. I don't want to overdevelop it, but that could happen real quick. Just kind of feathering it, everything like this, feathering it. I'm going to try to get this texture in. Really just play around with the texture. I'm not really worried. Don't really concern yourself with being perfect with this. As a matter of fact, the less perfect, the better. And but that can what happens though is like you can get to this point where you're getting a little like overly ambitious or overly, I don't know. Like there's gonna be times when you're doing these drawings where I've done so many of them that like I can get kind of I kind of do the same thing over and over again. So I kind of make a mark and make another mark, and it's not really working, right? Let's try something like a little yellow. Ooh, that's kind of nice. A little bit of yellow there. A little yellow, just for fun. Just change it up a bit, and then mix it like that. Like this, just kind of move the brush around. Maybe I'll even do a darker yellow on this side. Just a little bit of a dark yellow. Like maybe even darker right here. You know, like a, and then maybe even like a gray blue somewhere right here. Something like that, or a grayish blue. Let's kind of play around. We have a lot of time left. It's at 17 minutes. So I have a little bit more time to kind of fiddle with it. Normally, I want to get it done early, and that's usually the case for most of these. But I'm doing pretty good time-wise. So I have a little bit of a time, not deficit, right? But I can just kind of fiddle around with it and see where it takes me a little bit more, probably until about the 20-minute mark. When I hit the 20-minute mark, that's when I need to start thinking about cutting thinking about drawing, finishing it. Because the thorns often take me 3 to 5 minutes to do, you know, and I think that's pretty good. You know, adding that pink there, I think that yellow there is really a nice little touch there. And adding some of that blue, I think that was a nice little touch because it kind of relates to the background a little bit. And let's go ahead and see the line work real quick. And we're gonna go to the face. And we're gonna take this, and we're just gonna go. My first zoom in, and we're just gonna go. And there we go. We take our line work out of it, and there's our face. It's got a little eyes, and then we go ahead and we go add some thorns right here. Add some thorns, and using we'll just use this brush, but like smaller. Yeah, and we're gonna make him a different color green. Maybe not. Maybe we'll use the soft round. Yeah, make them smaller than that. Okay. What size brush do I have? I want to go a 12 pixel brush. No, 12 pixels. And then we're going to make our brush that way, or make our thorns that. So boom, there we go. I think that's a good size. Just kind of sprinkle some thorns here. Very simple. Just going to move them through here. I am not going to, ooh, that kind of looks like a face. Use the thorn to make a face. Looks like he's smiling. So very simple. As I said, the thorns can take a while, but I've done so many of these that I've gotten really good at being quick. And another thing about doing a lot of one thing is that even though you get quicker, there can be some backpedaling. Um, even though you get quicker, sometimes you don't really grow doing the same thing over and over again. So like even though I've gotten quicker at doing these cactuses, they really haven't improved. They've kind of stayed the same quality wise. Now that can be a good or bad thing. I like to think that it's a good thing in the sense that I'm able to do one super fast, meaning that if my life depended on selling prints of cactuses at different prints, I could do a ton of them really quickly, you know, and that's kind of nice knowing that I can do a bunch of prints of cactus. I don't know. I'm not selling prints of cactuses, but anyways, let's go ahead and finish the cactus, and then we're gonna give it a signature and call it a day. But yeah, man, knocked it out. Almost done in less than 30 minutes. As I said, normally when I first started doing these cactuses, it would take me like 40 minutes to an hour to do one similar to like this. Now I've pretty much halved it. Right, I'm able to do one in less time and relatively the same amount of with the same quality that I normally have. Let's see. I need to find a brush here that I was going to use. What brush did I used to? I used to use like an ink brush. Let's do that. I used to use an inking brush. So let's spin it around on the side right here. Actually, no. Let's go all the way down right here. And we're going to go and select this color. And I'm going to move to the bottom here and sign it with this ink brush. So it was Cactus is this number 179. At least I think it's number 179. I lost count after I stopped doing cactuses for like 60 days. I just stopped doing them. I don't know. I just got tired of doing them. And there we go. There is my cactus. Pretty tight, man. 24 minutes. Done. That is it. Save it. And let's get out of here. All right. I just want to say thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed today's live art stream. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and also, yeah, that's it, man. I got nothing else for today. I got to get going. I got like 30 minutes before I have to go to work. And I'm just really happy that I was able to get this done before I went to work, because I just don't like doing my live streams late at night. Not that it's actually better for me to do them late at night, because that's when people are watching them. But like for me, I just can't do them. I'm like, I want to go to bed. I want to go to bed so bad. I hate saying that. I just like sleep's very important to me. And so, as much as it pains me to say that I really need to do them at late at night, I just can't do them late at night because it conflicts with my actual sleep schedule. And maybe in the future, I keep saying this, maybe in the future that will change. I hope in the future that will change, but right now it's kind of set in stone for a while. Just want to say thank you so much for watching, and I wish you all the best. I gotta get going. Thank you for watching the Mustache Show. Woo! That's so stupid.